Arjun was diagnosed with autism when he was around 2-year-old, and he was diagnosed with moderate autism. Before we introduced him to the BioNexus Health and Dr. Dashore, we introduced him to the lot of protocols, but we used to see the improvements, and the improvements they never used to stick for a long time. Whatever he used to gain, that used to be faded out in just a couple of days, a couple of weeks after that. So at that time, we to if you think about Arjun's future, we used to worry a lot at that time. Earlier, he doesn't know how to communicate as well. He does not have any words before we introduced to BioNexus. And now I think his quality of life in the future is going to be definitely improved. Not only his quality of life for the entire family.
Also.
Yeah, family is going to be improved.
You want cute?
Cute.
Look at me. Say.
Cute.
Say.
Cute.
Say.
Yes.
Very good.
Cute.
What do you want? C for C. A. Say. G.
We are so thankful for Dr. Dashore for the amount of the effort that she put towards Arjun, and she not only supported Arjun, she also supported us in many ways, which I cannot express my ingratitude, because I'm in online. Not only the person, she treated us like a family, which I don't see that when you have that connect with any of the doctors. I can bet on that.
BioNexus Health Podcast, where we explore and share information and stories about recovering and healing from chronic and environmental illnesses such as mold biotoxin illness, Lyme disease, autism spectrum disorder, fatigue, Crohn's and colitis, mast cell activation syndrome, PANS, and more. Please help us grow our message by subscribing to our podcast channel and sharing the podcast on your social networks. For more information, visit bionexushealth.com.
Information within this video, audio, or text, collectively known as the podcast, has not been reviewed by the FDA. Nothing within the podcast is intended as or should be construed as medical advice. Information is for general informational and educational purposes only. Consumers of the podcast should consult with their healthcare practitioners for medical recommendations. Seek the advice of a qualified healthcare provider. Do not disregard the advice of a healthcare provider based on any information from the podcast. The information within the podcast may contain information concerning dietary supplements or over-the-counter products that are not drugs. Our dietary supplement products are not intended for use as a means to cure, treat, prevent, diagnose, or mitigate any disease or other medical or abnormal condition.